Everyone, welcome back to Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to talk about the total crypto market cap, including Bitcoin, altcoins, all that good stuff. We're going to look at support and resistance, which is key. It's probably the most important fundamental you need to learn. So if you're new, practice support and resistance levels. So speaking of that, as we're coming back down here so far, we've bounced back down. Where would our big support be? I'm glad you asked. It is right here at 1.75 trillion market cap, right here. Why? Well, look at the amount of time we spent over here back in this time period. These are on a weekly time scale, okay? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks closing below it. Once you break resistance here, you're gonna come back up, and more often than not, you're gonna come back and test that in the not so distant future, which we did. And when you break resistance, you often flip that and start holding it as support, which we did here. Bounce back up again, get rejected off our new all-time high, and come back down. And usually the bulls walk up the stairs, the bears jump out the window, as said here, right? The proof in the pudding. Scratch that. Proof in the beer, right? We're not Martha Stewart. We're men. Unless you're women, then you're women, and you probably like beer more than pudding too, right? Let's be honest. It's proof in the beer. You heard it here first. We're trashing the pudding. We're bringing in the beer. The proof is in the beer. The bulls walk up the stairs. The bears jump out the window. Proof is in the beer. Got it. All right. So when we come back up, look at the damn level. Right to the same level. 1.75 trillion. Break through it. Come back up. Resistance again. Okay? You following here? And then what do I say? When you break something, a big level with conviction, it's probably going to continue. So this is why. Now, why did we get rejected here? Look, the same level. Any kind of big level of resistance is often going to be resistance again when the first time you come back to it. So we got rejected so far. Are we going to come all the way back down here? I don't know, but this is based on support and resistance alone. This is the logical level right here. So when do we do that? Well, you can see the timeline here. This could take us down to late September, depending on how quick we do it. September, October. October usually pretty good for crypto. September usually not so good for crypto. At least the last 5 years now, right? We've had September pullbacks. This would also rhyme with all these things we're looking at, right? So let's remove all the jibber jabber and let's get our line back on here, and let's see what kind of a move that would be going back to this line. So let's say we're right here. Well, let's move it back to our level we talked about. Okay, now let's we're right at 2.16 right now trillion, right? So you notice the top line. If all this is invalidated, we're not going to go down here, right? All we have to do to invalidate all that and completely melt to the sky is close above 2.4 trillion. Why? Because it's resistance here, resistance here. If we break that with a weekly candle and close and hold above it, the sky's the limit. We're probably getting ready to go much higher than 2.4 trillion if we close above that. So, but that's for the bulls. That's for the temporary bears. Let's see what they say. Okay, so if we come back down here, how far of a dip are we talking about? Well, let's look. This all makes sense in a moment, folks. Bear with me. Bear. 19% roughly, right? 18, 19%. Okay, so what would that look like on Bitcoin? If the whole market cap drops, Bitcoin's probably dropping about that average. Let's go look. Well, look at previous resistance and support right here at this line. Look at the number, roughly 39K, right? Give or take $1,000 maybe. Okay, so wicks, we can wick down, we could wick just above it, whatever. Roughly 39K. How far away are we? Surely not close to 17, 18, 19%, right? When you have multiple things starting to make sense and align together, certain levels that start, saying similar things, those tend to be the direction that could be a solid level. So, do I think this would hold if we come back down here? Yes, I do. There's nothing certain in crypto but uncertainty, but when you have multiple things, the total crypto market cap trillions of dollars, saying we could pull back a roughly 18, 19%, and then a huge Bitcoin support level, roughly 18 or 19% at the same pullback, right? That would be huge, right? Everyone, we come down here again, we go back in the 30s, everyone will scream, we're going to 20 and it's over and all that. And what will likely happen is something similar to that. Just kidding. But that would be pretty cool. Just the Nike swoosh and you're out of there. But something maybe not quite as drastic as a 90-degree turn, but you never know. That would be nice to see. Rocket ship out of there, right? Just like the soda. Throw the 2-liter on the concrete and watch it blast off. That's what we're going to hope for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the new 2-liter. All right, that's all I have for this video. Nice, short, and sweet. I'm going to try a couple of these today. We'll see what you think. We'll see how good they do. If they do good, I'm going to do a couple more shorter videos and just cover more things. Hopefully they do well. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter, Telegram, Patreon. If you want to learn more than what you see in YouTube videos, do it right now. I'll see you on the next one real soon. Goodbye.